Psychologists are discovering that people who never post on social media may be protecting their mental health in ways most of us completely overlook. You probably know someone like this. They're at every gathering, but their phone stays in their pocket. While everyone else captures the perfect group selfie, they're actually having conversations. When friends share vacation photos, they just smile and ask questions instead of posting their own. These are the people who don't use social media, and psychologists are beginning to realize they might be onto something profound. And to understand why, we need to look at what happens the moment most of us reach for our phones. Picture this scenario. You're having an amazing moment. Maybe it's a beautiful sunset. Maybe you're with someone you love. Maybe you just achieved something important. What's your first instinct? For most of us, it's to grab our phones. But for a growing number of people, that instinct never appears. And that difference changes everything. Scientists have been studying this phenomenon, and the findings are fascinating. About 30 to 40% of social media users are what researchers call lurkers, people who scroll but rarely share anything themselves. That term sounds negative, but psychologically, it represents something far more protective than passive. Here's what happens in your brain when you consider posting something. Within seconds, you're calculating whether people will like it, whether it makes you look interesting enough, whether your life feels worth validating to people you barely speak to anymore. That mental calculation happens faster than you realize, and it comes at a cost. The sociologist Irving Goffman wrote about how we all wear different masks depending on our audience. Social media didn't invent this performance, but it did something unprecedented. It placed that performance on a stage with billions of viewers and made it permanent. And permanence changes how the brain experiences risk. Research shows that when you combine pressure to perform with fear of judgment, psychological well-being begins to fracture. But what's unsettling is that even people who never post aren't fully immune. Even passive scrolling triggers social comparison. Your feed becomes a highlight reel of promotions, engagements, achievements, while you're folding laundry on a Tuesday afternoon. And even when you know it's curated, your subconscious still reacts as if it's real. This is where self-determination theory becomes important. Humans thrive when they feel autonomous. A post isn't hiding, it's exercising power. Some experiences lose meaning when they're performed. A sunset is more beautiful when it isn't photographed. Achievements feel deeper when they remain private. At the end of life, people rarely wish they had shared more content. They wish they had lived more fully. If you enjoy calm psychology explorations like this, consider subscribing. These videos are for people who value depth over noise.